Hey, what's up guys, your boy Duck here, and I'm back with more Stick Ranger. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. Let's head on over to Grasslands 5. I believe all my guys are currently still set to off. Great way to start a video. So yeah, welcome back. This is actually the second video I'm uploading today. Earlier I uploaded a Pokemon battle between me and one of my friends on Discord. So yeah, if you're interested in Pokemon at all, go check that out. I don't want to spoil the result, but I did pretty well. So this is Grasslands 5, and I accidentally just skipped a level. Looks like we got some jumping snake dudes and some trees. Everything seems to be doing about like 1 damage per hit, which is really good. Okay. Hit the scroll wheel. Didn't do that last episode, but gotta do it this episode. Okay, I just completely lost my concentration, but here we go. I got a rifle. That means I can switch out this one. Obviously I don't have the yellow crystal on this new one. But, what if I do that? No, okay, that doesn't work. But off screen I can grind one up. It's not a big deal. Yeah, I got the rifle. That's really great. I also got an ice sword, which is tied up for the gladiator. We haven't talked about the gladiator like at all. It's one of my favorite classes in this game. It's just really fun. It's a good melee unit. I don't know whether or not it's better than the boxer per se, but the boxer and the gladiator are definitely the 2 best melee units. But we got the whipper, and the whipper, he's doing his best. Can't count him out. This level doesn't seem to be very difficult at all. I don't know if that's just because our priest is really doing his job with that defense boost, or if it's just naturally an easy level. We got this fire tree right here. Again, it doesn't seem very threatening. Yeah, honestly, we're just walking through this level. I know it looks like our guys are taking a lot of damage, but, you know, we've gone through so many screens, and with each hit doing 1 damage and our guys have nearly 200 health each, it's not a big deal at all. Hitting the scroll wheel again, Jesus. I looked up how to disable the scroll wheel for these videos, and I couldn't find anything. So if anyone has any tips, just let me know. Seems like I like never hit the scroll wheel on accident when I'm not recording this game, so I don't know what's going on. All I know is it's fucking annoying. But yeah, if anyone knows how to disable that, just please help. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of damage coming out. Like a lot of damage. The dangerous thing about the fire trees is that their attacks pierce, so they can really rack up the damage on a lot of your guys, which isn't a great thing, but obviously they're not doing a lot of damage, so it's not that bad. They actually do 2 damage per shot sometimes, so that's a bit scary. Okay, we just got a fire arrow. It's a weapon for the archer. I'm just gonna stop mentioning it. Maybe if I stop talking about the scroll wheel, it'll go away. But fire arrow is a completely useless weapon because it is worse than the poison arrow in every way imaginable. Okay, I guess that's not strictly true. The fire arrow is, I guess, a little better at taking care of groups of enemies, but it's not great, so honestly, there's almost no situation in which I would ever use the fire arrow. Fire whip, though. Fire whip is doing pretty good. Jumper enemies, it might be better to take out with the stone whip, but the trees definitely get destroyed by the fire whip. Still, though, I wish we had something that was more of a solid upgrade. Yeah, there's gotta be something coming up. I'm sure of it. Yeah, our guys are almost dead. The level definitely ramped up some difficulty as it went on. But we did get through, well, all but the last screen. We didn't technically get through the last screen, but I showed off all the screens, so I'm just going to go back through that level and check out the boss. So we're going to equip our rifle, because that's what we do to bosses around here. There we go. Okay, so we got these giant trees. They are shooting out a lot of bullets. But we seem to take them down pretty quickly, so I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, we're definitely getting this done. It's Grasslands 5, not a hard level. Yeah, definitely not a super difficult level. We are definitely getting this done. Alright. Now we have the lake available to us, but that's actually kind of a difficult level, so I'm going to hold off on going to that. And we're just going to go to Grasslands 6. I believe if this isn't the last grassland, there's only like one more. So, you know, hopefully we're not just grasslanding it up for the next 5 years. But yeah, I definitely wish we could get some new weapons just so I get more stuff to show off. We could go buy some new weapons, but I don't really want to do that because it's kind of a waste of money. And I know money isn't exactly a, you know, tight thing in this game, but still, you know. I'm just leveling up. I'm just gonna skip these last two enemies. Alright, so we got some raindrop bats. That's pretty cool. Once we get out of the grasslands, I know there's a couple levels coming up that have some really cool weapons. So we just gotta push through until then. Yeah, this level is definitely a lot harder than Grasslands 5. We're definitely taking more damage. But I mean, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. We'll just probably do the same strategy as before. Clear through as many levels as we can, go back to the town, and then heal up and rush the boss. Wow, okay. Yeah, it looks like those bats are actually really scary. I'll just skip to level 5. There we go. Show off these next couple levels. It feels kind of like cheating. You're able to just skip through all these levels, but at the same time, if you couldn't, you'd need to grind a lot to get through each of the bosses. Just because each screen does a ton of damage to you, and then you need like full health for the bosses. Okay, we got flying enemies. I'm gonna switch back to the stone whip. Because the bats are way more threatening than the trees, so I definitely want to be able to hit them. Of course, we got a bunch of trees now, so I guess we'll switch back to the fire whip. So, honestly, I know very little about these levels, like what drops, what enemies I want to be farming. Hey, look at that, a new ring for our angel. It doesn't look like a good ring, but it's a ring. Yeah, I can already tell I'm not going to be using this. We'll show it off though. It's a nice ring. It slows enemies down by 20%. Once the effect triggers, but it's a ring, so it takes forever to trigger, and it's just bad. I'm not using that. There we go. We got some rice balls for our whipper. That's good. Switching back to the stone whip. grab that. Oh my god, our whipper's dead. Yeah, there was no saving him. Yeah, these bats are really scary. They shoot really quickly. They're just threatening. But the boss is at the next level. So we're gonna do the classic heal and skip. Yeah, that ice ring just looked like a horrible weapon. Slow isn't a great effect in the first place. And the fact that the ring just costs so much magic to be able to activate it, it's not a good thing. It's not something you're going to want to be using at all. Alright, so we got this big guy right here. Oh, he does a lot of damage, wow. Ooh. Yeah, that whipper's dying. 100%. There's no question there. Oh, I should probably equip the rifle. That would probably be helpful. Luckily we got some health. We can kind of dodge a little bit though. If we're just smart and pay attention. And yeah, that's Grasslands 6 defeated. Yeah, the map goes on for quite a bit. This is a pretty long game, if you couldn't tell, or if you didn't know. And let's go head on to the next level. Grassland 7. This should be the last grassland. Oh, okay, this level is extremely easy. Basically, you take a priest and you do this. And yeah. And so you just kind of trigger all these guys right here. And they will rush after the priest, but obviously since they can't go up, they can't attack. So you just have to deal with the trees. You can do the same strategy with the boss as well. And yeah, it's really easy. And we're going to go and equip that fire whip again. So you can aggro all of the wheels like this. And then there's nothing they can do to threaten the rest of your party. It's really cheese, you know? But hey, whatever works, you know? And I just realized I never gave my gunner his gun back, so we should probably fix that. Yeah, the problem with this is lining everything up properly. Oh jeez, okay. Maybe the strategy doesn't work so well on just the first couple levels. Because there's all these tree things, but definitely when the boss comes you can cheese that out really easily. This level as well, you can do this with. And yeah. They're all just gonna... I wonder, is my whip doing damage? I don't know, but I'm letting him take a lot of hits, and I probably shouldn't do that. Okay, I was being dumb there. Wow, okay. Yeah. I don't know what to say, I was just being stupid there, and now my guys are taking a lot of damage. But we're just gonna rush to the boss pretty soon here. We got freeze gloves and freeze magic. These actually have the freeze effect instead of the slow effect, and the freeze effect is infinitely better. I'm just skipping to the boss. I don't need none of this. And there you go. This is the boss dead, like already. So yeah, there are a couple levels where you can just easily cheese and get through and win without any problem. And whenever that option is available to me, I will be using it because I do not like to lose. Okay, so we got a new gun for our gunner. I don't know what this gun is. It's probably not good. Yeah, 25 weapon toss. Ooh, that's yeah, not amazing. But we'll try it out, Probably not going to hold on to that for very long, but okay, so we got the castle gate here. This isn't the level I'm going to go to next, but I'm just going to go here to check out. Okay, that's pretty interesting, actually. It shoots out these fire bullets. It costs way too much money for me to be feasibly using. But I think once we actually do come here to tackle the castle gate, this this will actually be a really good weapon. I'm definitely looking forward to using that. But the real levels we're going to next is the forest. Now, for the forest, a good strategy is just turn your melee units off. They do not want to engage in this because we got poison enemies here. And the poison, I've mentioned this before, poison is a really powerful effect and it doesn't get any weaker when the enemies use it. So just keep your melee units back and let your ranged guys handle this. You don't want your whipper getting in close because these poison clouds are short range, so you can obviously not engage with them should you choose to. And I realize I'm just saying words here. I'm phrasing this in like the worst way possible. But basically, the long and short of it is you don't want to get in close here. But yeah, we should be able to get some poison weapons here. I don't know if there's any for our guys in particular. Ooh, and that is a redstone. I think that might be a redstone 2, which will be really good to give to our gunner. Yeah, that's a redstone 2, which we can just upgrade our redstone 1 to. So now he has plus 10 attack, which makes his gun do 3 to 11 damage, which is pretty good. These jumper guys are really annoying to take care of without our whipper, so that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, it's actually quite a bit of a problem. I don't like that at all. I'm actually tempted to use the grenade here just to speed things up a lot. And we gotta level up. Our angel is dead, but we gotta level up. I'm gonna revive the angel. I don't know how he got all the way over there. And looks like the rice balls were all stolen. Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the world map. I got a white stone 2. I don't think anyone really needs that, to be honest. I could always give it to the priest because, you know, more health is always better. But you know, I don't know, I'm gonna hold on to it for now. And we'll just level up real quick. Got a point of magic, so now our grenade weapon is going to be doing less. And I think we are just going to do the famous strategy of avoid this level. Because this does not look like something that's going to be very fun to take out. Alright, so options, turn everyone off. And we're probably just going to let the gunner handle most of this, even though it's going to take a lot of money. Now the thing about the mushrooms is that they only attack when they are attacked. So once we get to the boss, that's going to become very apparent. And I'm just going to move my angel over here. So, whoa, okay. Or, yeah, sometimes when you click these guys, you don't let go of them until you click again. I don't know why. I've never experienced that before. But it's whatever. It's not a huge deal. And now comes the fun part. We are going to grab our gunner. And yeah, all of those bullets will poison. And this is indeed going to take a long time. So yeah, let's just strap on in. Basically, this is a guaranteed way to beat this boss. You just shoot him and then dodge, but it takes a long time. It isn't a very fun strategy. Okay, I guess those shots don't poison them. Science? Yeah, no, they don't poison. Okay, the Force 2 boss does poison with his shots. So I guess that's what I was confusing. But yeah, I guess these just do a lot of damage. Yeah, you can only really focus on attacking this guy with one unit, because if you have any more, it's going to be too hard to dodge. And you're just going to be ending up killing yourself, which, I mean, you probably don't want to do. I hear killing yourself is a bad way to progress in games. So yeah, we're just going to keep doing this. As you can see, the grenade is actually surprisingly effective here, even if it is chewing through my money like nothing else. Luckily it shoots slow, so even though it has a high cost on its own, it's not too bad. It's something we can easily handle. And we should be getting pretty close to being done with this. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just going to rush this now. Because it's not poison, so we should just be able to tank this. But yeah, as you can see, if you just rush in without any strategy, you're going to take a lot of damage. And with that being said, we've hit the 20-minute mark, so that looks like that's a good place to call the episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.